with all of us. At home, at school, at practice, everywhere kids are.
If you're at school having a bad day, you just don't want to do anything.
I just get these thoughts like, do better. All my little emotions in my head is just running crazy. I don't know what to do.
As a teacher or coach, do you ever feel overwhelmed?
He's just in tears in the huddle. I was like, what's wrong? And he's just like, I'm just so frustrated, and I didn't know what to do.
None of my undergraduate studies talked about mental health.
Teachers need tons of help.
The Kids Mental Health Foundation is the leading organization promoting mental health for children in the U.S. and has free tools and information developed by experts.
Having those resources is the same as the CPR class to me. We're trying to save a life here.
Check out kidsmentalhealthfoundation.org to get started.
As veterans, we've dealt with noise. From chains clanking as they're clamped onto cargo, to orders coming down the chain of command. We can handle that kind of noise. Back home, the noise is different. Seems like everyone's talking all at once and over each other because they just want to be heard. They're taking selfies and oversharing. But we know that it's not about hearing. It's about listening. Listening to what's actually happening with our fellow veterans. Understanding each other because we share the same experiences, the same vocabulary, following the same paths that others have walked. If only we can pick up the trail. Make the Connection is a place for veterans to hear stories from other veterans. Listen and learn about why you're not alone at maketheconnection.net.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough. But if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
From the Aetna Medicare Studios.
Proud to be the voice of Pittsburgh. 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
Windy and 54 degrees at Pittsburgh International at 4:30. I'm Paul Alexander. News brought to you by PJ Fitzpatrick for all your homes, windows, siding, doors, and bath. TrustPJ.com. Pittsburgh Police Chief Jason Lando says the city is prepared for the big crowds expected across downtown and the south side tomorrow for St. Patrick's Day celebrations. News Radio KDKA's David Bolorado has more.
Lando won't specify how many officers will be on the job for the parade in the afters.
I can tell you I'm going to be out walking the south side with those officers tomorrow night because we know that's the area where we get some of the largest crowds. We will have plenty of visibility, plenty of officers out and about. We just prefer not to share numbers, just because if there is someone out there with some ill intent, we don't want them to know how many officers we have out there.
He says there are no specific threats to the region based on current events, but they are keeping an eye on things. And he also wants the public's help, too, reminding them if they see something to call 911. David Bolorado, News Radio KDKA.
The Shapiro administration is investing more than $3 million to continue revitalizing downtown Pittsburgh. News Radio KDKA's Tamira Rush has the details.
The Department of Community and Economic Development Secretary Rick Seiger highlighted a $3.2 million neighborhood assistance program investment at Origin Story Coffee, one of 5 downtown businesses getting rent abatement through the Pittsburgh Downtown Partnership.
This includes programs assisting small businesses looking to locate in downtown, like this one, through rent abatements, cleaning alleys and sidewalks, connecting individuals experiencing homelessness with supportive services, and more. That's over $3 million over 6 years.
Seiger says the program is a powerful tool that encourages businesses to reinvest in their communities and build on the momentum happening in downtown Pittsburgh. Tamira Rush, News Radio KDKA.
On Wall Street, the Dow closed down 119 points, the NASDAQ down 206, the S&P 500 down 40 points. KDK Sports brought to you by NASCO Roofing, Pittsburgh's trusted and passionate roofer. Call NASCO Roofing at 412-373-2000. Duquesne will play VCU in the Atlantic 10 Tournament quarterfinals at 5 o'clock at PPG Paints Arena. The Pirates face the Tigers tonight in a game you can listen to right here on KDKA. First pitch at 6:05. And the Pitt Panthers will retain head basketball coach, and that would come as a bit of a surprise. KDK Radio News Time is 4:32. Our next update at 5 o'clock. I'm Paul Alexander, the voice of Pittsburgh. News Radio, KDKA.
Start to shake off winter and get a fresh start in a fresh new ride from Bowser Hyundai in Pleasant Hills. Right now at Bowser Hyundai, the #1 volume Hyundai dealer in Pittsburgh, fall in love with the SUV that's big on capability. The 2026 Hyundai Kona SE all-wheel drive. Lease it now for only $229 per month. Only at Bowser Hyundai. And don't forget, all new Hyundais come with Hyundai Assurance and are backed by America's best warranty, 10 years, 100,000 miles powertrain limited warranty. So don't wait. Get to BowserHyundai.com today before these savings melt like snow. Based on 2025 year-end and January 2026 sales results, tax, title, and fees not included. Dealer doc fee of $490 applies. 24 months, 7,500 miles per year, with $2,999 due at signing, with credit approval and financing through HMFC. Offer ends March 31st. BowserHyundai.com. Bowser Hyundai, Route 51 South, on top of the hill.
Suddenly it's spring. Discover everything for your home at the 44th Annual Pittsburgh Home and Garden Show. Now through Sunday, Convention Center downtown. Shop the region's most trusted marketplace. See what's new at over 1,200 exhibits with everything for your home. Ask the experts. Discover the farm-to-table lifestyle. Here are 4 reasons to hire Cousins Roofing, Siding, and Decks. Family-owned. Their roots run deep in the community. Their passion for doing right by their customers began in their grandma's garage. Lifetime guarantee on construction. You can trust their workmanship. Customer satisfaction. Please check out their reviews. And outstanding communication with customers who are kept informed every step of the way. Cousins Roofing, Siding, and Decks. Meet Sam and Calvin, owners and cousins of Cousins Roofing, Siding, and Decks at booth number 142 at the show. Don't miss the largest home event in America, with acres of products and services in one place at one time. The Pittsburgh Home and Garden Show. Now through Sunday, Convention Center downtown.
Staples has hot deals and low prices on everything for your business, like up to $125 off your print order. Ends 4/18. Exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/print for details.
All right, traffic time. It's past 4:30. Let's hear from Lonzo. PJ Fitzpatrick, Home Improvement Traffic Center, KDK, AAA Traffic, powered by Bowser Chevrolet.
All right, calling on the Parkway West. Green Tree Hill is stacked from top to bottom in both directions. As you make your way down towards the Fort Pitt Tunnel, heading outbound, traffic is jammed as you pass the Smithfield Street Bridge and head towards the Fort Pitt Bridge. On the east, heading inbound, traffic is jammed as you pass Edgewood Swissvale, outbound on 2nd Avenue as you head towards the Army Ramp Pavilion. On the north, traffic stacks as you cross the Fort Duquesne Bridge and make your way towards the Fort Pitt Tunnel. And Crosstown Boulevard is still seeing a delay as you make your way down towards the Liberty Bridge. With AAA traffic, Alonzo Anderson, 100.1 FM, AM 1020, KDK.
The KDKA AccuWeather forecast is brought to you by JP Roofing and Siding, Pittsburgh's #1 Platinum Preferred Roofing Replacement Contractor. Call 412-829-7711.
Very windy through the rest of this afternoon with times of clouds and sunshine, a high of 56. It'll stay windy tonight, a clear to partly cloudy sky, low 31. Increasingly cloudy tomorrow, high 47. For AccuWeather, I'm meteorologist Brian Thompson, 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. And you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it
The KDKA radio text line is driven by Kenny Ross Auto Group. Find your best deal and Pittsburgh's best warranty at kennyross.com.
Hi, this is Larry Richard. Join us Monday on the Big K Morning Show, 5:30 until 10. The big winners from the 98th Annual Academy Awards. Find out first here.
All right, get this. So we had the Warmathon not too long ago. And I promise, get it, even though some of you don't want to hear this, get into what Andrew Filipponi had brought up. And I don't even think he realized it was a great talk show topic, but I'm going to bring it up in just a little bit. So we had the Warmathon not long ago, and there were a bunch of people that made different donations on different levels to different things, and there were these experiences that you could have, okay? And we're going to do the same thing with Feed the Need that's coming up in just a little bit. Pirate tickets, go to this game, go to that, have this experience, play golf with these people, all that kind of stuff. So my great friend, Charlene Brown, she had donated an undisclosed amount, greater than $1, because it was me, right, to come in and check out how KDKA Radio and Odyssey and all of our situation here worked. So she came in at the end of Michael Bartley's show because he was in for Marty today. And she sat in and she's checked it all out. She went on a tour with Amanda. She went all around the studio. She did all of it. So you may be listening out there today, and you might not be at all wondering how this all works. But I know that some of you are saying, every once in a while, I wonder how this works or that works, or how this whole thing operates at KDK. Now, Charlene, what is the one thing? You got the whole deal today, right?
Yes.
And you're here. You've been in studio. What's the one thing that maybe surprised you about our operation, other than how handsome Paul Alexander is?
Probably how everyone has to work together to make it work.
Oh.
You kind of suspect it when you're listening, but just watching it all come to action, it's pretty surprising. And, kudos to all of you all for making this a great show.
Were you, thank you. It's not, I just show up. But was it, no, I do a lot of prep. Was Michael Bartley as nice a man as he comes across on the air?
Absolutely.
He's like my favorite guy.
Absolutely. He's just like how he is on the air. You are too, by the way.
I think that adds a lot of value to shows whenever it's not like an act or a show or a shtick. I find it that everybody I work with, starting when I do the show or if Michael Bartley's in, Paul, David, we're just like who we are. Would you relay that to people, do you think?
Absolutely, yes. There's no show, you talk to me as if I'm just, I'm a friend, and it's all good. I've had a great time. Yeah.
Nice. All right. So what compelled you? I heard you talking to Mike a little earlier today. You've been a talk radio sort of junkie for a long time. Now, you grew up in Gary, Indiana. Did they get the Chicago stations, or how did that work?
All of them, just about, yes. So I was listening. I can't believe I remember this. WLS 890 AM talk radio. This was back, I'm your age, Colin. So this was like 94, 95, and I was in high school, and I was homesick one day, and it came on, and I've been a fan of talk radio ever since.
Wow. And did it matter what topic it was, or were you just like mesmerized by the whole thing? How'd it go?
It did matter, the topic. I'm a little less that way now. I can listen to just about anybody and appreciate them. But and this might be a little embarrassing to say, but one of my favorite shows was a syndication. Not someone that I would choose to listen to. Well, I can't listen to him today, but Rush Limbaugh, at that time, I actually really enjoyed his show.
Oh,
at that time.
At that time, yes. There were certainly evolutions of Rush Limbaugh.
Yes,
yes. And he was.
I have to make that clear. In the 90s.
He was definitely a polarizing guy. Now, do people in Pittsburgh? I have this question. This is like, I gotta ask you this question.
Okay.
You grew up in Gary, Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know any of the Jacksons or any of the Jackson family? I mean, seriously, it's a legit question.
I get that all the time, and the answer is no. They were long gone by the time I was even born.
I know, but you gotta ask it. Is there are there any odes to the Jackson there, or like a museum or something?
The last time I was there, well, years ago, I know that they did have their their house as a museum, their old house, but I don't know if that's still the case or not.
I saw this story. There was this guy, Pete Santoriello, I believe his name is, or whatever. He goes all around America, okay? Mm-hmm. And this is actually fascinating to me. And he does like Hidden America. He was in like the Bayou. He came through the Rust Belt. He went to, and he does this documentary series. I'll send it to you on YouTube. Mm-hmm. He was in Gary. He was showing these fabulous old Victorian gigantic houses that were right there on the waterfront that needed to be restored.
Okay.
I was blown away at how, and he was like, if somebody just gets in here and makes this go again, it was fantastic. Then he went back and showed some of the photos of what it was like when the town was going.
Yeah.
It's just like Pittsburgh in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's not so great now.
Right.
Not so great now. But yeah, back in the day, even before my time, it was booming. Absolutely booming. Yeah.
Here we go. People are asking, did she listen to TalkNet and Sally Jesse Raphael?
No, I did not.
No,
That's
Sally
funny.
Jesse Raphael.
No, but that's funny.
Yes, it is. No, but I did hear you talking to Michael today. That was fantastic. What did you say that your kids like that Michael says when he goes crazy?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
You said that earlier today. Paul and I were sitting in the newsroom, and you said, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And we about fell off.
That makes them chuckle. My daughter says, boy, he really likes that.
Because he is the most authentic person.
That's it.